My name is Matt. I'm from Canada. I'm currently down in India, Pondicherry to be exact. I've been in India since October, traveling throughout India, learning, visiting many amazing temples, especially down here in Tamil Nadu. But I suppose I came to meet Dr. Mithun by a stroke of fate. I was in Chennai, or outside of Chennai in Mahabalipuram, when I was flossing my teeth. And lo and behold, one of my old fillings popped out, leaving a hole in my tooth that I was pretty concerned about. I knew I had to get that taken care of pretty quick, but I definitely did not want to have that done in Mahabalipuram. It was a beautiful place, but I'm not too sure that the dentistry was up to the requirement there. So we went onward down to Pondicherry, and it was around Christmas time, so there was lots of hustle and bustle in the streets and many fantastic Christmas celebrations going on. And my wife, Kim, and I set out trying to find a dentist here. And there's many dentists. We went to one dentist, and it was a little bit rough around the edges, pretty dirty in the corners. They said that I would need to have a root canal on that tooth, and wasn't too excited about doing that. So we kept on looking. Went to another dentist. They had a nice clean office, but we came in, and the first thing they started talking to us about was their guru, who is an amazing man, Sri Ravi Shankar. I have total respect for this gentleman, but was actually wanting to have dentistry done, and not necessarily to talk about the handbook for better living or a good life. I forget the name of his book, but anyhow, we kept on going onward, and we decided to go for one more dentist. And by a stroke of fate, we looked down the street and saw this quaint little dentistry office. We went in and was brought immediately into the back room and sat in the chair, and was greeted by Dr. Mithun. Wonderful gentleman, good handshake, smiling face, and he sat me down, took a look at my teeth, and told me that I, in fact, did not need a root canal, and that the root canal that was being advised by the other dentist was unnecessary. And at that point in time, I knew that this was the dentist for me, because number one, I don't want to have unnecessary root canals done on my teeth. And if I can kind of like save my teeth, then that's totally what I want to do. So after making a plan to fill my tooth, Dr. Mithun alerted me kindly to some pressing issues that I needed to take care of in terms of my dental health. So I had been missing a tooth for about a year at that point in time. And he let me know that I needed to have that taken care of pretty soon. Otherwise, it was going to make some really big problems for me down the road. As well as a couple other, old fillings I had that were leaking, and these kinds of things that, none of the other dentists alerted me to, let alone the dentist back in my country, Canada, who had done the original work, not really up to the standard, I guess, and Dr. Mithun came up with a plan with me, worked with me to come up with a plan to have this, kind of like full suite of dental work, kind of like improvement of my dental state, done over the course of the Christmas holidays down in Pondicherry, where my wife and I had some time. We had an opening in our kind of travel itinerary throughout India, so we settled in for the long haul, I guess, kind of like brought in under the wing of Dr. Mithun. So appreciative of that, but, the first couple of appointments were to take care of the fillings, and then as well to lay the groundwork for the dental implant, which I was a little bit nervous about. Just the idea of a dental implant and some of the work involved, like putting a screw into my jawbone. Pretty nerve-wracking stuff, but Dr. Mithun really put me at ease with his demeanor, his professionalism. And after the first couple of fillings, I knew that this was like really great dentist and that we had really lucked out by coming into his clinic. So, you know, the work that he did was above any comparable standard that I've had the experience of having in Canada from dentists there, but as well his ability to kind of take you through the process, demystify dentistry altogether, and really, you know, provide an element of education as well as to how to improve going forward my dental health and kind of the work that he was doing at the time too. So, you know, throughout all of my appointments, I didn't have any worries or lack of confidence in his abilities. No pain either, which was, you know, really important. Surprisingly, like no pain at all when the actual implant was done, because I was worried about, you know, swelling and kind of like pain and all of that kind of thing. But I opted for, I think, like the 3rd or 4th injection of the freezing. So I was pretty good to go. And then even after the freezing wore off, there was like minor swelling, but no pain or real discomfort at all. And everything healed up. My wife and I left Pondicherry to continue on our travels around India, went up to beautiful Pushkar, and then around the beaches for a little bit, and came back down to Pondicherry, and had the final work done for my implant, getting my new tooth. And that was a really special moment because I had been without a tooth for like 2 years. So, having a full set of teeth is an amazing feeling. And having that done by the good doctor was even better because it was a great experience all around. And I really can't recommend his work enough. And wish him all the best in the future.